Hey, this is Heidi Dawson. If you love all things health and wellness and style of any kind, hang out here with me each week. I'm obsessed with never-ending improvement, and it's all in an effort to help each one of us live a wildly successful lifestyle. Subscribe today so you don't miss a thing.
Hi, guys. Welcome to episode 552 of the Wildly Successful Lifestyle Podcast. It's so nice to be with you. I hope that you're all doing well. And if you're not, I hope that you can take the advice of my yoga instructor. She was saying that life seemed kind of chaotic for a lot of people, she thought. She gave us this advice this last week. She said, if you feel like you're at the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. I love that because we've all been there. And we've also all gotten on the other side of it. Remember your resilience in the moments where you feel overwhelmed. Experience teaches us that we're tougher than we thought and far more resilient than we give ourselves credit for. So always remember that. Okay, speaking of resilience, I saw a snippet this week of Jamie Kern Lima's podcast, who I've seen her speak in person and totally enjoyed her. She seems like a sweetheart. I loved her story because she never gave up. She's the one that created a makeup company on her own and then sold the company for $1 billion. And she's a total force to be reckoned with, and she's done some really amazing things, and I love that about her. Anyway, I didn't even know she had a podcast. But what caught my eye, and probably the eye of a bunch of people, was her guest was Meghan Markle, who love her or hate her, it doesn't really matter, whichever. She's very resilient. That's all I can say because I don't know her, but we do know that she is very controversial. She's a lightning rod for controversy. So as it will, when you interview a controversial person, often the light gets shined on you. And so people on X were like, who's this Jamie person interviewing Meghan Markle? Why would she do that? And so they do a deep dive into her past, into Jamie's past, dragging up old stuff like her decisions or choices, her past mistakes. And for a minute I was like, uh-oh, she should have never interviewed that girl. Kind of like holding your popcorn. But then I realized, no, wait a minute. Jamie's amazing. Why again are we tearing her down? I didn't quite understand it. And it got me thinking about how quick we are to play armchair quarterback with someone else's life. And when we see a snippet of someone's past, maybe a bad decision, an old tweet, or a moment that they're not proud of, and we act like that defines them forever. But let's be real. We have all got a past. I've done things I cringe at now, haven't you? The difference is most of us don't have the internet digging through our high school yearbooks or old Facebook posts. But what bugs me is how easy it is to tear someone else down. I'll be guilty of it too. I'll be scrolling on X or Instagram or whatever and seeing drama and thinking, oh, they probably deserve that. But when I saw people coming for Jamie, it hit me. Judging someone's past doesn't make you any better than they are. If anything, it just means their life is probably more interesting than yours because you're so focused on them, right? I know that's kind of hard to hear. And honestly, it's kind of painful to admit because I've been that person, grabbing the popcorn, watching the drama unfold. And the truth is, we're all on a journey. We grow, we mess up, we learn, we evolve. Hopefully we come out better on the other side. But when we zoom in on someone else's mistakes with a magnifying glass, we're not just being unfair to them, we're ignoring our own work. It's like we're saying, look at their mess, so I don't have to deal with mine. And that is not what we're all about on the Wildly Successful Lifestyle podcast, right? Let's be real. We all have cringe moments in our past that we wouldn't want to be defined by, of course. I can remember I unloaded a soon-to-be ex-boyfriend's clothes, put them in a laundry basket, and went and dumped them on a train track once. Not a proud moment. I can remember, this is one of the embarrassing things for me when I was younger. I left an apartment with things still in it, like expecting someone else to have to do my work for me when I moved out. And that isn't who I am today, and I would never want to be defined by that now. And there are other things, of course, that I'm not proud of, but I'm not about to unload all of my dirty laundry with you guys, not all in one podcast anyway. But you see, when I see the mistakes people make, it's easy to sit back and say, I'm glad that's not me. But then if I'm really being honest, deep, way back in the part of my brain that wants to forget my mistakes, I realize it could have easily been me. And admitting that makes me want to hug the person I was starting to judge and tell them it's going to be okay. This too shall pass. Just keep moving forward and making the best decision you can for where you are right now. And don't worry about what other people are thinking. If they're thinking about you, it means you're interesting to them. Take it as a compliment. Why not? So here's my challenge for you this week. Ask yourself, am I okay with who I am? I mean, not who you were 5 years ago, not who you think you should be, just who you are right now. It's a tough question because it forces you to get real with yourself. Are you proud of how you show up? Are you giving yourself grace for the mistakes you've made? And are you giving that same grace to others? Next time you're tempted to judge someone's past, whether it's a celebrity like Meghan or Jamie or your annoying coworker, pause and just think, what's their story? What have they been through? We don't know why people do what they do, but we can choose to meet them where they are. And maybe, just maybe, that starts with being kinder to ourselves. Share this with 3 interesting people in your life. I love you guys. I'll talk to you in a few days.
Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends because we're just going to keep going bigger and better places together, and I love that about us. Talk to you in a few days.